Hello. Welcome to the Wedding-Preneurs Live for this week. In these Wedding-Preneur Lives, we are making wedding business sales and marketing simple and fun with my weekly 5-minute micro lessons. All right. So if you are new around here, we do these every week. I'm always dropping some tips, tricks, lessons, things that you can implement into your business. All right. So today I am going to be sharing with you how to capitalize on referring other vendors. There is a simple trick that you can do to maximize your exposure, and I usually only share this inside my course, but I'm actually going to share that with you guys today. All right. So say hello if you have joined us. I want to hear from you here. Give me a hello. And if you are going to join us, if you are on the replay, if you weren't able to catch us live, no worries. Just give me a hashtag replay or let me know that you joined us as well, because I always love to see your faces and kind of just see who's here. So, all right. Also, drop below for me what service you offer for brides. So if you're watching, just tell me what you do. Are you a photographer? Are you DJ? Are you a venue, a caterer? Just tell me what you do below, because I want to make sure that I am gearing these specifically towards you guys that are watching. So just tell me what services you offer to your brides, grooms, or couples. All right. Okay. So today we are going to talk about referring other vendors and how to get the most out of these referrals. All right. So you have a bride that asks for a referral, and you're probably like, great, yeah, I've got referrals. I've got other people that I would recommend to you. And you share that referral with them. So let's say, for instance, you are a photographer and you have a bride that's looking for a florist, for instance. So you go ahead and give them, your favorite florist or a couple different florists that you love working with and that you love, their work of and that you recommend. So you go ahead and refer them and you go about your day, right? That's usually what we do. Does that sound familiar? Give me a comment below. Is that what you guys do? Yeah. So that's usually what most wedding pros do. Well, we're going to kind of take that and enhance it here in this lesson today. So there is a better way, and I'm going to show you here. So you are still going to send those referrals to your brides just like you normally would. Whoever they asked for, you're still going to send it off to them just like you normally do, okay? But we're going to take it one step further. And what we are actually going to do is we are going to email those vendors that we just referred to that bride. We're going to make a personal connection and reach out to those vendors and let them know that we just referred somebody to their business. All right? And if you referred, 2 or 3 different vendors, you're going to do one each to those, each vendor. You're going to send a separate email to each vendor. All right? And you are going to do this because there's going to be some reasons around this. So there's a few different things. So 1, you're going to get in front of that vendor. Number 2, that vendor will be excited that you referred someone to them. All right. And then that vendor will want to return the favor and be looking for an opportunity to refer someone to you. Okay. And you will also be seen as someone that wants to help others succeed in business too. So you're going to be building up that community over kind of that competition. I'm always big on community over competition. And this is going to show that you want to see others in the same industry succeed as well. All right. And so by doing that, you will start to build deeper connections with those other vendors. And what happens is if we don't do this kind of second step of the referral process to these vendors, a lot of times the brides do not let that vendor know that they were referred, or if they do even say they were referred, they don't tell them who referred them. So you are losing out on building that connection with that vendor. So you're going to be in front of it. And what I want you to do is when you do send out that email to those vendors, I want you to tell them who the bride was that you sent, or the person that you sent to them. And you can even include a little bit tidbit about them if it makes sense. If it's the same example of the florist, and you have, maybe their colors or something like that, you could include that in there. Just something that kind of builds that connection as you're talking to that vendor as well. And you can open that communication with that vendor. All right. So there's not a whole lot of extra work that you're doing here, but you are building your vendor network. You're solidifying and really building that vendor network around your business even more by adding this step to your business. All right. And you can be proactive. So here's kind of the next thing I want you to do. So I don't want you to sit around and wait for a bride to ask for a referral. So what I want you to do to start kind of getting your business out there more in front of those other vendors is go to 1, 2, even more of your brides if you have more, but go to a couple of your brides. Ask them, just check in with them on how their planning is going. Ask them if they're stuck on any services, if they're needing any referrals that you're happy to help. And most likely there is probably one area right now that they're stuck in or that they would love a referral on. So you can then go, hey, you know what? I've got somebody I can send to you. Go ahead and send it to them and then go ahead and shoot those emails off to those vendors that we just referred, and you can start this process and get it going and get kind of a feel for how it works and start building those connections with those other vendors. All right. So that is what I want you to do as homework is go ahead and reach out to a couple brides, find out who that you can refer to them, and then email those vendors and start building those deeper connections. Okay, so that was it for today. So I'm so excited you joined me for this Wedding-Preneurs Live, and I will see you at the next one.